Hey, it's White Boy Chris. If the Pat Downs ever made you laugh, then join our Patreon and support us. Get bonus content, a t-shirt, or an autographed copy of Rabbit, Miss Pat's autobiography. Visit MissPatComedy.com for the link to the Patreon, and while you're there, join our Facebook group.
Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. I'm here with Chris Spangler-Lane, my co-host, and Dion Curry, my other co-host. Blacker than black and white, we're here tonight. That's the first time I've ever rhymed and made sense.
Pretty good.
Congratulations.
Y'all stay tuned. I want to tell you about Nakia fainting inside of a gas station from overeating hot dogs.
I believe it.
You better get up, get out, and tune in to this podcast. It's Pat, spit the truth, spit the real fact. Nothing but the ugly, classy at the same time. Pat got the flavor, these are not your same lines. It's the politics, she been on the real grind. It could be pretty but ugly at the same time. Just tune in, put your lock on the spin down. Ain't no need for the wait and turn it up now. What you talking about? Is it real though? And cut the game, you get no play like Nintendo. You wasted time, turn it up, nothing but the ugly. Straight off the top, everything she say, you know it's funny. Full blast, this a taste of the future. Listen on your iPhone, on your desktop computer. Share it, tweet it, ain't no way to beat it. Nothing but the ugly, turn it up and gon' repeat it.
Let me start by saying my motherfucking Falcons won this Sunday, and I'm so happy. Did y'all lose?
Nah, we won.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew.
Our quarterback got hurt.
Again.
Oh, okay. Well, that's about right. But I'm so happy my Falcons won. I'm just so excited.
How many, what's their record now?
I didn't ask you to ask all that.
I'm a valued member of this podcast too, okay? Let me ask questions.
Yeah, but not those questions, asshole.
They got what, 2-3? Or 3-2?
No, we 3-2.
That's
3-2.
pretty good. That's not bad. You're not 500.
We should have been a lot better.
Yeah, I barely beat Green Bay. Y'all should be a lot worse. What you talking about?
I call him an asshole. He was actually being mean.
No, I'm going to actually call him a skinny asshole.
Well, it's better than being a wide asshole, I guess.
I think Chris is a wide asshole. Tell him put some on your lips. It look like you've been sucking on concrete.
We got to talk about that video Chris sent. So that man in the truck, random people.
Oh my God, what is happening in Atlanta?
What was that about?
Was that Atlanta?
Yes.
I saw a fight at the Falcon game too. Let me see. I think that's an older video.
Oh, okay, hold on here. All right, let me pull back out and make sure that I did it right so you can actually hear it. Yeah.
Don't you pull back out.
I'm not allowed to. She wants 7 kids.
Roll around like that guy with Quisha.
The police know how to jump on a car, don't they?
First of all, I
for
watched
our
it without the sound, so
our
I had
audio-
never heard that before.
Our audio, so if you're on audio, basically it's, I don't know where this is at in Atlanta, but there's a big black truck who is coming around a corner in a very, very crowded area. It looks like a concert let out or something, but there's people in the middle of the road.
Yeah, he ran over a
Nobody's obeying the crosswalk laws there.
No, that ain't no crosswalk law. He just ran over a couple niggas.
And he plowed through, hit people. The guy fortunately got up and started running away. The cop comes around, slams into the car, and the guy in the black truck, if you watch, he like immediately puts his hands up. And then the cop,
did he?
yeah, watch.
Yeah.
So here comes the police car. There he's hitting the guy. Then
Can you make it any bigger, Chris?
I wish. Well, does this make it bigger?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So the police car rams into the side of the truck.
Oh, he a white man too.
Oh, yeah. So and then the guy jumps on the cop jumps on the hood of the car.
He young. He look very young.
Oh, Nakia got
What
it
was
rough
he
there.
thinking? I mean, that cop was right there. He did it right in front of him.
Oh man, looks like it's
The guy in the video said, "Damn."
Looks like a young guy driving the truck there. Yeah, there's a Blaze Pizza, Chipotle. Any idea where that is, Pat?
He was scared something was
It
going
looked
on.
like Midtown, but I don't know because I don't get out like that.
But man, there's just Atlanta. There's always something going on there.
Atlanta is a weird place. I tell you, it is fucking crazy.
Why do you think that is?
It's too many people that lives here that don't live. That's not from here.
Because it's not like you hear Chattanooga's on, like got police chases all the time. Chattanooga doesn't seem weird.
No, but Chattanooga did have a bomb. We don't have too many bombs, like when they blow up the building. Not they sleep on the ground. Bombs.
Yeah, so you're saying like the
They had
Atlanta
a bomb in 1996.
the Olympic bombing has just set off a chain of.
But wasn't that? That was Nashville. That had that bomb where that man blew up everything with the ice cream truck.
Yes,
sound.
yeah, the AT&T thing.
Okay. Yeah, I was getting them confused, but you know how shit go down. Shit just go down.
I think it's Freaknik.
That wasn't Freaknik, but I don't know what the fuck that was. That's why I stay the fuck in the house. That is the best place.
You won't get in trouble if you just stay in your house.
I try to tell people that all the time. I really do. If you stay the fuck in the house, shit won't happen to you. That's why I stay the fuck in the house. I don't flash shit. I don't fuck with people. I don't want to be bothered with people. I just stay the fuck in the house.
You enjoy people when you're around them. You just, do it selectively.
I enjoy people that I care about. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't really want you around me.
That explains a lot.
Dion, so I got a weird phone call today. And you remember the guy who I did that show with Corey Holcomb? I guess he called himself Sway. You remember when I did the show with Corey Holcomb, I fell out with them niggas?
Here in Indy?
Yeah, you remember when I sold out that show, 2 shows with Corey Holcomb?
Oh, the promoter guys?
Yeah. I think one of them gave somebody my phone number. And he gonna tell me some. I said, first of all, you cannot afford me. Second of all, get the fuck out of my phone if that nigga told you to call me. The fuck is wrong with you? Yesterday price is not today's price. Yeah, that's their name. Wasn't his name David?
I don't remember what his name was. But I just remember you saying that shit with the most pissed off attitude I've ever heard. So hits entertainment. Them niggas couldn't entertain nothing.
So back in the day, when I first got to Indy, I really wanted my own little show. And I ended up getting it. So the club wasn't booking Black comedians, like the Black kind that I was used to. So I talked to the owner at the time into letting me bring in a Black comic once a month, once a week. I started with big name once a month. People like Corey Holcomb, he didn't book them. So I said, well, let me see if I can sell some tickets for Corey Holcomb. And so we put him on the site, ended up selling out the first show. I sold most of the tickets by hand. Just running around the city, selling the tickets. Oh, I got fucked out of that show so bad, but it's okay. But I went in with these 2 niggas named Soul Hicks Entertainment. These 2 whack motherfuckers together didn't sell 20 tickets.
They sold 12, if I remember correctly, between the 2 of them.
Oh my God.
And they showed up to the show in matching Easter suits that she called them.
They had on all white.
I've never seen a nigga get cussed out at his own shit before. That was the first time I ever seen it.
I mean, these whack ass niggas, when I tell you they some whack ass niggas, I sold all those tickets. I don't even think I had $500 at the end. Because Eric wouldn't even give me my money after the way they had treated me.
Yeah, I remember that. That was she was pissed, Chris.
I bet.
Yeah.
12 tickets?
So hits entertainment.
I should have hit them niggas upside their motherfucking heads.
And so did one of them call you?
I think he gave somebody my number and they called me. And he said, David. And I said, oh, David. So other than I'm blocking him, but I was like, I think this is sold to myself. What made me know it was them? Because he said he worked with you on Corey Holcomb.
You didn't work, sir.
Yeah. Oh, you fucking raggedy dick ass bastard.
He
So,
put in a shit ton of work for that show. I
I
remember
worked
that.
so hard for them 2 months, and then we had did so well. We sold out the first show. We had added the second show.
hmm And that was when Corey was like, I ain't going on stage until I get my motherfucking money. And then he
'Cause he-
joned the shit out of Eric.
Because he knew.
He said, Eric, the type of nigga you beat up, then he become your friend.
Eric was a promoter in Indy, right?
No, Eric owned the comedy club.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And he was so mad. Eric was so motherfucking mad. It was ridiculous. And I was like, no, don't talk about me too sensitive. Because I had never seen a man who had a jack-o'-lantern mouth. When I tell you every one of his motherfucking teeth was right and he didn't do meth. I don't know how much now later did this nigga eat?
That nigga ate candy all the time.
That nigga mouth was so rotten that, let me tell you, it looked like he'd take his real teeth out and soak them in coffee and put them back in the morning.
Is this Eric, the club owner?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. all
But he didn't have a cavity, but all his teeth was rotten.
right.
I mean, I used to say Swiss cheese mouth ass nigga, because it looked like he had termites. I mean, they had just 8 little holes. I'm telling you, if Eric could not goggle,
Gargle.
if he'd have put mouth on, that shit have spit all across the floor because he had holes everywhere in his mouth. I was like, then one day I saw him brushing his teeth, and I said, "You brush your teeth?" I was so confused.
His teeth look like if you bit an apple and then left it out in the air and it turns brown. That's what his teeth look like.
Oh, gross. I only met him one time. I remember him having dreads.
Yeah,
Yep.
dirty dreads. Just a piece of short shit. I mean, I hated that nigga.
How much did you
I
hate
hate
him?
About as much as I hate my baby dad. My baby daddy called me y'all out of the blue.
No.
So I looked down. I said, well, I better answer this. Maybe he died. That's what I'm thinking. I better answer this.
He would call and want some money.
I'm
from
calling
the
from the other side. Want to know what's up? Why you keep letting my son eat them gas station hot dogs?
So, make a long story short, I don't know why this man called me because he only upset himself. So I said, hello. He's like, hey. I was like, fuck, he alive. So I said, yeah, but what can I do for you? He said, how you doing? I said, I'm doing fine. He said, I don't know if you heard, but I had 3 heart attacks. No, I had 3 strokes and 2 heart attacks, and my valves leaking on my heart.
Oh.
I said, ain't God good?
You really said that, didn't you?
He said, sure will. I just want to wake up. I said, ooh, that one went over his head. I just want to see 59. I said, I don't know. Usually when you losing your oil, shit locks up.
You leaking oil.
He had 3 strokes and 2 heart attacks.
That's not good.
Ain't God good?
Show is. Sounds like Nike.
He said, he sure will. I had to put the phone on mute and laugh. You dumb some bitch. And then he always do the same shit. All my other kids called me while I was in the hospital. They came to see me. I said, really? Oh, that was good. Actually, Nakia didn't come see me. I said, well, I don't think they knew you had a heart attack and your valves are leaking. And he said,
Nigga work at Jiffy Lube got leaky oil.
Show some dry oil on yourself.
So make a long story short. Hold on 1 second. Let's go to a break.
All right, we'll be right back after this.
So we're back. Thank y'all for holding.
Did,
So
did,
he-
they,
no,
did
he-
they know? Did your
No,
kids?
they didn't. No, they didn't know.
All right.
So he said, me and Ashley used to be really close. We used to live together. I said, well, I heard you fucked that up. I said, because she don't like you. What do you want me to do? Oh, Nakia never called. I said, he's 37 years old. I can't tell him, boy, call your daddy. I can't say that to a grown ass man. What do you want me to do? You know, he gets so upset. And I can hear his heart leaking. So he put me on hold and never came back, and I hung up.
I can hear your heart.
He put you on hold.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't gonna talk to one of his other baby mom. But I mean, he always called with the same old bullshit. I don't know why you continue to call me with this bullshit. You know, over and over again with the same old bullshit. Boy, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, I don't understand why he calls you or has the audacity to call you.
Yeah, I was on Facebook too.
You'd think like there'd be some recognition of what a monster he is and that he'd feel sorry and just not bother you.
Going for the heart leak hope. You know?
Yeah, because those kind of guys always have some sort of sob story about how you need to feel sorry for them, and you know, it's just ugh.
Why don't he call Nakia and Ashley?
Right.
That's what I don't understand. Is like parents get mad their kids don't call them, but they don't call their kids.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
if you want to talk to them, call them.
And I keep telling him, I said, can you please? I don't have any kids by you. I got amnesia.
Baby Nasia.
Yeah, I mean, stop calling me. Them motherfuckers, them kids about old as I am. I don't give a fuck.
Mathematically.
You know, I really don't give a fuck. So why are you calling me with this bullshit?
Have you thought about just blocking him?
I just asked Jazz when we get together, can you block us about 35 people on Facebook for me? I don't want anybody calling me on Facebook.
It's the worst. Yeah.
Well, I think she blocked it, but I don't know how he continued to get it through because other people can't call me on Facebook.
Mm.
I had a blocked on, and for some reason this crip get through.
Oh, so he's calling you on Facebook. He doesn't have your phone number.
Oh, never, nigga. Never. Never.
Yeah, okay. All right. I was wondering.
Well, if you blocked him on Facebook, he shouldn't be able to call you at all.
No.
Yeah, I don't know how he called me the other day. I was like, his name, Paul, what the fuck? But he's blocked now. I gave that shit to them little kids. I need you to block this demon. These kids get on my fucking nerve. I don't understand why these kids is out for Indigenous Day. I don't understand.
Because it's a federal holiday. It's a day off, right? It's like Thanksgiving.
Are they still calling it Columbus Day, or is it Indigenous Day now?
Black folk call it Indigenous Day.
Yeah.
We would never give Columbus any credit. We are woke. We realize what goes on in this country. If you was taking black pussy and killing people, you're not a hero. Christopher Columbus was a rapist. He was Einstein. What's that man's name?
No,
Epstein. Don't
Epstein.
Leave Albert alone.
He was Epstein.
Yeah,
that's what he was. So we're not. That's not what we're gonna do.
I mean, you would think after Juneteenth they would stop celebrating Columbus Day, but if anything, they should have just moved that holiday to, Juneteenth to Columbus Day. Just switched them. You didn't get an extra one. You just took this one away and made it.
They're never gonna stop telling the lies in this country.
More holidays, the better.
Hmm?
More holidays, the better. I want more days off. I didn't get the day off.
Why not? That was your people day. That was your day.
Which, Columbus Day?
Yes.
I'm not Italian. I'm German. That's way better.
No. Those days, it was no Italian in Germany. It was just white skin.
No, the whole reason that Columbus Day became a holiday was because there were riots in New Orleans. A bunch of Italians got killed in New Orleans when Ben Harrison was president that long ago. So to keep Italians from rioting across the country, they created the Columbus Day. That's the whole point of it.
President for like 180 days.
That was William Henry, but Ben Harrison was the one.
What happened to William Henry? He quit.
He died.
No, he got pneumonia.
Yeah.
Nigga gave a speech in the cold. Fucking died like 90 days or some shit afterward.
You just asked.
They didn't have no amoxicillin?
What was it? It was like
until like
hella early.
1940.
Yeah.
This was like 1880s. Now, when you ask anybody who's like, we should have Columbus Day, you go, do you know anything about Christopher Columbus? Do you know anything about the holiday? And they don't know either. The man killed 12 million natives in 10 years through
And never
disease
stepped
and
foot in
slavery.
America.
Yeah.
At all.
He
Not
never
one
came
time.
to America.
Never.
No, he's just in like Dominican Republic, that area,
Mhm.
Cuba.
Well, how did he kill?
Because the majority of it was disease, but a huge number of Columbus's victims were taken back to Spain. So,
Oh,
yeah, so it was basically a reverse Atlantic slave trade. And the majority of them never made it back to Spain because the conditions were so bad. So it's like he was a slaver. Why would we want to celebrate that person?
well, that's what we do in this country. But we're not gonna whine. We're more educated and woke people now. We know right from wrong. So everybody ain't like that anymore.
Thankfully.
Y'all don't know how bad I want to tell y'all what happened to that kid, but I can't tell y'all on the podcast.
Well, dang, we got 10 more minutes. We can't end. Is it good or
I
bad?
It's sad, bad, and
Oh, because I love Nikea. We make fun of him, and I feel like maybe we make fun of him too much, but he is a sweet. He's a sweet
fucking
soul.
idiot.
He is a
I mean,
fucking
he
idiot,
is.
but he's a sweet soul.
No, he's not. I mean,
Yeah.
I swear as soon as this podcast ends, I'm gonna have to tell y'all. And this fat, not
That
needed,
was a hard T.
sticking nut to the drawers ass nigga.
This is how she was calling them
Fat
soul hits
nigga.
niggas.
I know. I love it.
Fat nigga with little nigga haircut, wearing ass bitch nigga. Musty side titty ass hoe ass nigga.
How's Junebug and Garyana doing?
They fine. They'll all be at the party. Matter of fact, we can end on a happier note.
Yeah, let's end on the party.
I love y'all listening to this podcast. I'm sorry I was in a fucked up Nikea mood today, but I'll tell y'all next week. Make a long story short, the party is this fucking weekend.
Yep, Saturday.
I can't wait. Do you know I hired a decorator and this bitch gonna tell me I can't see the party until I get to the party? I said, bitch, I paid for the motherfucking party.
No,
What was you
that's
talking
awesome,
about?
though. Can you get Oliver or somebody to videotape you seeing it for the first time?
Oh, I got photographers.
Yeah, I want to see video of you seeing it for the
I
first
got-
time.
I got photographers. I got all kind of shit going on.
Why doesn't she want you to see it before the party?
That's just how they do. When I tell y'all ain't got them a top notch looker, I gotta pick up some beer this week because some people like beer. So it's gonna be Modelo and Bud Light.
Can everybody
Hey,
just
but-
take it
but
easy
what
this year? Can we just make it to 11 p.m. without...
Yeah, can y'all meet us first before you get drunk
Yeah.
and then get drunk afterward? I hate meeting drunk people. I really do.
I do too. It reminds me of family
They're so
stuff. and-
handsy and they get way too close to your face.
Where is this alcohol? I got it all over the house. Let me see if I got a bottle of it back.
Let me just, while she looks for that, let me say this and let me be clear. We are there to meet you. So do not think that you are bothering us. Please come
What
say
is this?
hi. Look, oh, what is that, a bowling pin or is that Ashley's butt plug?
Kaza,
What?
Kaza.
I've never seen
That's
that
the
before.
good shit.
Oh, it's
How you pronounce this, Pierre?
Azul?
Kazul, yeah.
Yeah. Means
That's like $150 a bottle.
Is that tequila?
beautiful.
Yeah. I got about 40 of these at the party.
Nice.
Oof.
And
Yeah, there are gonna be people
1942.
passed out in the bathroom.
But what I was saying is last year, Dion and I were driving home and we were like seeing all these people in the group say, oh, I wanted to say hi, but I was too scared, or I didn't want to bother you. I didn't want to interrupt. And that like broke our heart because we're there
Yeah.
to meet you. We are there. I am a shy person who does not like to bother people. I don't like to make phone calls. It drives Pat nuts. I understand, but I'm telling you, we're not going to bite. We're there to say hi. You have our permission to come up. Please just approach Miss Pat slowly or her bouncers will kill you. I tried to hug you last year and they about took me out.
Well, it won't be like that this year. We're going to have a good time. We're going to be safe. Don't forget, we got transportation to and from the main hotel. Don't post it in the group. And just enjoy yourself. And you know, last year I did the podcast at the Comedy Club. This year I have the same venue. We have the same venue. All you have to do is get back down there. And guess what? We got brunch. We got Mimosa. What is it? Mimosas. And we got nice brunch. Some fried chicken. We got some waffles. We got fruit. It's all laid out, spread out, really nice for the podcast. And then we'll mingle and go home.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait to come down. Can't wait to meet everybody.
I appreciate y'all. I hope we can continue this each and every year. We can all continue to meet and this grow. It's almost 500 people this year. I can't thank you enough, but I will say this to the people who bought a ticket. I don't give refunds because once you buy a ticket, that goes over the whole party. It was not really, but I bought some really nice things. I think it's really shitty that, and I got this today, not the first one, that you all try to retract your payment. Well, I'm going to fight it to the end but for that little $100 because you're not going to take my fucking money like that because you changed your mind. It's not fair. I wouldn't do it to you, so don't do it to me. And you know who you are. You asked for your money back and you told your credit card people that you didn't do it. But guess what? I have proof that you did do it.
Yeah. And that hurts you and your bank and your banking record. That's not
cool. This party costs as much as a wedding do.
Yeah.
A good wedding, not a Walmart one.
I know somebody was really kind of sort of complaining about the ticket price. I was like, if you had any concept of how much she puts into this, how much she's paying.
I put over $50,000 in this, and I didn't make $50,000.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you talking about catering. You wait till you see it. You wait till you see it. The little 100, last year, I did it all on my own. This year, I said, well, I need a little help. I can't keep doing this, but I love spending time and everybody getting to know each other as a crack baby come together. Hopefully next year, I can have the whole weekend planned out. But I'm not making any money. I just want to spend time with my fans. And that's why I chose to do this.
I'm going to put in the show notes in the description of this podcast a group because there's a second group for people to get together. They're planning all kinds of fun things on Friday. If you're coming in town early or you're leaving late, there's stuff on Saturday morning, Friday, Monday morning. So you can check that out and get together. A lot of people going to Quisha's on Friday, that kind of stuff. So I'll make sure you can do that. So if you want to connect with other fans, that'd be fun to do.
Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully if we do it again next year and we do it a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I have that Friday planned out. So you can come in and we can do something, like I really wanted us to all bowl together. But, it takes a lot for that. And if it's $100 going to kill you, good God Almighty, don't you go to Mary J thing she have here once a year.
What's that?
She has this whole thing. It's beautiful. I mean, it's thousands of people. I mean, but it's costs. Everything costs. Yeah. And I'm not trying to make a profit off this. I just wanted something small that I can do with my fans to say, hey, I appreciate what you're doing. I mean, I appreciate you supporting me. Thank you. And this is my way of throwing a party for all of us to get together, have a good time, and you get back safe.
It's definitely worth it if you can afford it. Definitely.
Yeah.
It's tons of fun.
And we picked a second winner. And something I was thinking about next year, starting the raffle early, because if we put enough into the raffle, I can bring 3, 4, 5 people.
Yeah.
The first lady didn't ask for the raffle. The second lady did, and she got her whole trip paid for. She had already paid for her trip. But hey, I always want to make it a little bit easier for everybody. So I'm thinking about starting if we do it again, thinking about starting the raffle early. So therefore, hold on one second.
Yeah,
hello.
What I was saying is I love the person that won, and I'm really glad because they weren't going to come, but then they figured out financially how to make it work because they're coming from the middle of North Dakota and they have to drive 8 hours to an airport to get to Atlanta. So the whole like trip is just very expensive for them. So the fact that they won made my day because they
that's who won?
Yeah, they're coming from Minot,
And it
North
was
Dakota.
expensive too. It was over
was.
$1,500.
Yeah, it
Well, I
was.
just gave them the raffle money. I mean, I didn't want it. I just wanted to see somebody. I mean, to have somebody come from North Dakota, I was like, that's cool, like London.
They have a little baby. They just had a little baby too, and so this is like their first trip, and it was a financial burden to come, but they were making the effort because they were so excited. So I was super happy for them that they won.
Well, they got it all paid for. They got their hotel paid for. They got their flights. I think Jasmine put them on Delta or whatever.
Damn.
And
yeah, Dion and I got Southwest. What the hell, Shelby?
did y'all get Southwest?
Yeah, no.
I need my bag to fly free.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
we're cool. And I gotta bring a box from the printer.
Well, that's what she said. She said they might want their bag to be check free. So I said, well, ask them because it's what $45 on Delta.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you check in early, you get an earlier class. But I think I'm just happy that that they won, and that's one of the things I was gonna do is if I'm gonna do it again is open it up early, way early, so not just one person can win, 4-5 people can win.
Yeah, because it's a cool little scholarship.
Yeah, it's cool, and then you come party, you have a good time, and not bad.
I am disappointed that there are several people who came last year that aren't going to be able to come this year, and I get it because we're not in a position to take another vacation this year, right? It's just you can't do it every year, but it's and McDuffin's not going to be there, which is disappointing.
Why McDuffin is not coming?
I just think having to leave his house and talk to people, I just think it's probably too much. He didn't give me a reason, but I just know he's not coming. So that's sad.
We love you, McDuffin. You know we love you, but you missing the biggest part of the year this time.
Yep, and the amount of women that loved you last year that were ready to cash in this year.
They was ready.
They still are.
You leaving a lot of pussy on the table right there.
I think he almost caused 2 divorces. I'm just going to be honest with you.
I was shocked how attractive McDuffin was. I was like, damn, McDuffin look good.
Because what you thought he might look like.
Yeah, I thought he looked like the Unabomber. He showed up. I was like, damn, you a nice looking guy, McDuffin.
The one person I can't, the other fat Chris with the $2 bills. I'm gonna spend the whole night avoiding that guy. I love our fans.
He do get on your nerves.
He gets on my fucking nerves.
What he get him got him $2 bills,
and he always has that orange vest on.
like he work at the bus stop or something.
We love you, fat
I
white
bet it
Chris.
smells.
He gonna give you a big kiss in your mouth when he gets.
He kept trying to foot race me. I'm like, I'm not gonna foot race you and give you the attention you want.
Yeah, leave our fans alone. They're fucking great.
He's beating off right now. It's fine.
So I mean, I can't wait till you guys see what we done this year with this party. We're gonna have a blast.
Well,
the best outfits still get the prize too, right?
The best outfit will win $1,000.
Yeah. So
and I guarantee
most of your
you,
trip paid for.
Yeah, if you got the best outfit, you can still. I mean, I'll be able to give away money. So
I have
I'm not here to give away money.
I have like a thin costume thing, so I'm trying. Reagan and I are like plotting how to hide my nipples. My nipples are always hard because I just can't have my nipples be hard in all the.
Put a Band-Aid on.
It doesn't work. They're too aggressive. You don't know what it's like.
Your nipples or the Band-Aids?
You don't know what it's like having 2 aggressive nipples like this, Pat.
Yes, I do. Mine just lay down, but I went to the doctor today. I'm just breaking down. I gotta have surgery on my shoulder.
No, what happened?
Well, they're gonna try physical therapy first. But I have a pinched nerve, so they put me on some steroids and trying to get my shoulder back right. I don't know what the fuck. And then out of all of that, on my way to the doctor, I'm talking to Garrett about getting shit ready for the party. Step out the porch and fall in a goddamn hole.
Oh no!
It fold me up.
Was there Ring video of that?
It probably is.
You know, most great prize fighters usually have to have their shoulder work done. So we should have seen this coming, Dion.
Yeah, right. I stepped out the porch and fell and bust my ass in that hole. You should have seen that kid unfolding me out that goddamn hole.
That's what.
But it is what it is.
Do an episode of you fighting in the club, a flashback episode, season 4.
We need to do that. We surely do.
Hey, we need to mention the TV show before we go too.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all tune in October the 18th for my brand new show. Miss Pat Settles It. Hey, it is funny and Chris Spangle is on it.
Yeah, I guarantee it will be your new favorite TV show. It's really
funny.
Good. It's
so funny. It's so y'all gotta watch it. Please, October 18th, Craig, baby. Please help me break 10 p.m. Help me break BET fucking channel that night.
Please,
I need it. So I'm gonna be really pumping it. I'll be out in LA talking about it all over the TV, but help me, y'all. We got to come together and make this shit happen.
You got season 2 for Miss Pat, the Miss Pat show, in like 2 weeks. So I think the Crack Babies, there's more of you, so you should be able to do that with this show too.
Yeah,
break the record 1 week.
5,000 people following me. All I need everybody's TV on BET that night. Turn your TV on. And with that said, Minnesota, I'm coming your way. Come on and get your tickets, Minnesota. October the 20th, I will be at what is that, Pantages?
Fuck if I know. Pantages
Theater. If Chris can't say it, that mean I was close.
Why did they book you in all the hardest to say? The Keswick Theater, Clues Hall. What the fuck?
November the 4th, I'll be on a cruise with Bert Kreischer a little while, and then November the 4th, Majestic Theater, Dallas, Texas. Come on, Dallas, y'all showing the fuck out. I almost sold out. Howard University, you already know. I'm sorry, DC, November the 10th. We added that second show. That second show is almost sold out. Philadelphia, you still got time in November the 11th. I will be there at the Keys Weed Theater. Empire Theater in San Antonio, Texas, November the 17th. November the 18th, I will be at Cullen Performance Hall in Houston, Texas. Jacksonville, Florida, December the 8th and the 9th, I will be there. And tomorrow is a big announcement. I will be dropping 9 new dates. If you ask me to come to your city, I am on my fucking way. I think 9 or 10 new dates are coming to this theater tour.
Oh, congratulations.
Dropping tomorrow.
Yeah, congratulations.
It will be on sale tomorrow at 10 p.m. I can't tell you the location, but pay attention to my my Instagram. So if you ask me to come somewhere, I heard you and I'm coming.
Hopefully not Denver. I don't think you could make it.
Well, with that said, make sure you tune in to another episode of The Pat Down. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at misspatcomedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.